Now, we all love our four-wheel driving, but what about you? Are you a hiker, a bushwalker, or whatever you want to call it? As a former park ranger, I've hiked a lot in Central Australia and in other parts of Australia as well. And my wife, Amanda, well, she's an archaeologist and anthropologist, and she spent a lot of time out on country with both Aboriginal people, but also other people hiking the bush. One of the things that I've often seen during my career as a park ranger is the lack of preparation around what people do to get ready for a walk. Sure, there's all those normal things like getting all your hiking gear ready, your food supplies, your shelter, all those sorts of things that you need to consider. What boots you're wearing, what shoes you're wearing. But one of the things that I've seen is the distinct lack of a first aid kit. There are so many different things that can happen while you're on a walk, including stuff like, well, if you've had a trip or a fall and you end up with a scrape on an elbow or a knee. There's other things like, heaven forbid, like snake bites. There's also the strains, sprains, and even broken bones. If you're not prepared, even on a relatively short walk, then you can get into strife. To get around this, our friends at Survival First Aid have now come up with a dedicated hiking kit. Now, I've got all their other first aid kits, from snake bite kits to four-wheel drive kits. All these things have a home in my four-wheel drive, but this new one is light enough to clip onto your backpack or be inside your backpack, and it supplies all the different things that you might need if you're on a bushwalk and you get into trouble. So, what's inside this kit? Well, if we open it up, it has Survival First Aid's tried and proven method of colour-coded sections within the kit. You can see that it's all broken down from things like the emergency blanket, cleaning wipes, gloves, tweezers, scissors, splinter probes, something that happens quite frequently. You've got saline in here for cleaning wounds. You've got everything from pressure bandages, or in behind here you've got non-adherent wound dressings for maybe burns or things like that, combine dressings, cotton swabs, wound closures, adhesive dressings. The other important thing about having a first aid kit is knowing how to use first aid. If you're going on anything more than just a short walk, then you really should get some training in first aid and how to apply what you learn out in the field. It's extremely important, and you could, well, short of really upsetting your day, you could ultimately end up saving someone's life. These are really great kits, and the other thing that you can get is an app that goes on your phone that will help you, I guess, decide the way that you need to apply the things that are in this kit, and for all sorts of other things. So when you get a chance, and if you are a bushwalker, a hiker, or whatever you want to call it, then take a look at Survival First Aid's hiking kit. I reckon you're going to be glad you did.